Gaia Learning for Founder Friday.
Hello.
So tell me a little bit about Gaia Learning.
Oh my goodness. So Gaia is a national online alternative provision, online learning for neurodivergent children. And then we have Bloom, which is our tech platform that we use to deliver the learning through. It's been going for 5 years now. We have a team. You can hear my dog, by the way. Look.
Hello.
It's going to be a problem. We have a team of 24, deliver specialist learning to children all across the UK, and 25% of our kids come from overseas. We've just welcomed our first learner from Japan.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's impressed my teenagers.
Check you out.
I know, yeah. Gorgeous business, gorgeous team, and incredibly focused on how you help the children who are neurodivergent, so autistic and dyslexia, ADHD and so on, like my daughter Poppy, how you help them bridge their journey back into school and learn about how they learn.
So how might the platform work?
If you're a school or a family, we can deliver learning to your child, so they come to us online, kicking the ball for the dog at the same time. The kids learn online with Gaia, but Bloom is the platform where a school will commission us, and that school will say, okay, we're going to buy a license for Bloom. And they use Bloom to deliver learning to their children. So rather than send the kids to an alternative provision or another tuition company, the school can do it themselves using Bloom, and it tracks everything that happens. So it tracks all of their camera, their audio, their written communication, and runs all of that insight. Our clever AI called Petal runs all of that clever insight against the child's care plan or education, health and support plan. This dog.
It's not your first business.
It's not my first, no. Everything that has been purpose-driven and focused on what a community need, what a group of people need in order to thrive in their lives. So previous to Gaia, I created a mental health platform called Bloom. Not called Bloom, called You in Mind. My border terrier is running around. In fact, I'm just going to... Come here.
Just pick her up.
Come here. I'll hold the ball. Pre-Gaia Learning, I created a mental health platform called You in Mind, which was about commissioned by the NHS and helping people to find local and regional and national online mental health resources and support services. So they didn't have to wait for referrals into CAMS or wait for the GP, because it's part of social prescribing, wait for that. They could find the support services that they need. That ran for 2015 to 2022, and then closed that down when Gaia came along.
You've got a personal interest in this kind of area.
I do.
How much do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so my daughter Poppy has struggled in school for quite a while. She's actually thriving at the minute, which is good for her. Struggled in school, and it was during COVID when I realised that there must be another way. There must be it can't be black and white. It can't just be school or not school. There has to be an alternative approach. And this was before alternative provision and online learning and SEND online learning was popular. There had to be another way, and I found that taking her into school, often dragging her into school in both of us in floods of tears, that did not feel right. That could not be the way that she was getting the most out of learning, because she had a self-belief that she couldn't do this and she couldn't do that, and the school had that belief because they didn't have any evidence or understanding, or they didn't see her learn in another environment, so they just thought she couldn't do it. And that's not good enough. That's not good enough for my girls. And there's millions of kids like Pops, including one young boy in Japan. So that's why Gaia came about.
Tell me about the investment journey so far.
Oh, God.
In 30 seconds.
Investment journey. So, true story. As I think I was 38 when we got our first investment. I'm now nearly 42. Oh, the joys. I genuinely didn't know you could get investment without having paying customers. Now, we did have paying customers, but I didn't know that there was, these businesses developing these ideas, getting pre-seed investment. So I felt so foolish when we went into the Baltic Ventures Accelerator program, and we were looking for investment. So we got our first ASA investment through them, and then angels, and then our first VC. So that all kind of closed together in September 24, and that was 475 or 575, I think, with the angel investment in total. And then we did a tiny seed round with a couple of angels last year, and then another, this is our final seed round that we've just closed. And then the intention, if all goes to plan with bloom, launch and growth and stuff, is we'll probably need a Series A next year. So I did not know anything about investing at all. Nothing. Didn't even know you could. So that was a very rapid learning curve over the past 2 years.
Fantastic. You got big plans, you know, what's coming in the next sort of 12 months?
We are piloting Bloom and rolling out across Northern Ireland from September. So that's very exciting. That's for kids who are part of the Education Authority. I think several local authorities added together in Northern Ireland. For kids who aren't in mainstream school, they might be on they might be having chemotherapy, they might have neurodivergent and preventing them from being in the classroom. So we're doing that from September. We've also had a school in Spain, here for the travel.
And Japan.
and Japan. A school in Spain wants to do the pilot from September also. And then we have an independent special school in Lancashire who are piloting it. So this is about the stability, the growth and stability of the platform, which is also being used in its proper version by our educators for the first time. We've been using a version of it for 18 months, but this is a real kind of advancement. So yeah, lots of trips to Belfast, maybe a trip to Malaga, but really getting Bloom in the hands of the people and the kids who need it, and that is a huge step for us, as well as continuing with the core Gaia learning growth business.
Despite holding a tennis ball, you're the Gaia Lems of EdTech, I hear. You used to play county standard badminton.
County standard badminton. If my kids see this, they will be shamed of the fact I'm dragging up a badminton reference from so long ago. But yes, from 7 or 8. I think I was 7 or 8 playing badminton. I think I was women's captain in our quite senior local club from 11, which surely must have pissed everybody off. Yeah, so they didn't want a bratty 11-year-old badminton as the captain. You're like, well, what can you say? So yeah, and a few of our team live a bit more locally. So maybe, although it's paddle now, I'm getting into paddle. Oh, it's hard.
But it's not as active. Like, I play paddle, and
Are you
it's
joking?
great.
You're playing it wrong then.
It's great, but it's not as intense as badminton or squash. Not
badminton. Yeah, there's a lot of this at badminton.
Yeah.
But paddle, you've got to figure out the wall behind you, and that has taken me a minute. Let's put it that way.
And if you don't mind me saying, you're a 1 in a 1.1 million chance. Tell me about what happened when you were 1 year.
Oh my
years
goodness!
Of age.
So I was born with liver cancer. Cancerous growth on the inside of my liver. My aorta between my heart and my liver, or the main thing, is still tied off because the heart was basically feeding the cancer, and I had life-saving and changing surgery at about 14 months old, something like that. But yeah, I have read my mum's diary from when I was that age, when I was newborn, and it's quite a tough read to be having 3 heart attacks and 2 heart failures in her arms as a baby. So yeah, I had major surgery in Manchester. So I've toured the Manchester hospitals for quite a long time, and some of the people that supported me. The surgeon who was a junior surgeon at the time, he actually came to my 21st birthday. I've got a photo of him in the living room, which was a total surprise to me.
Which is now half your lifetime ago.
No, thank you, thank you, John. Yeah, it is.
But it gives you a sense of appreciating what.
Yeah, and there's a sense of, without sounding too philosophical about the whole thing, because commercial and we're trying to grow an organisation, but there is a sense of place and purpose on the planet, and mine is, even in my my new Thai world of Gaia and Bloom, to actually create opportunities and help those kids, and we lean into our value of learner first, and that unlocks everything. That is what causes the growth. That is what causes making sure that we're creating something that's appropriate for the world, because it's about what the child needs. And yeah, maybe I'm just the best mum to my 2 teenagers. Just selfish, selfless, selfish.
This links back to the P's. What are the P's?
People, purpose, passion, and profit. Yeah. How do you pull all of those things together to create something that you can grow and you can scale? And it is not easy, and I don't say that in a lecture way. I mean that genuinely. It's quite hard to balance all those things, but I feel we at Gaia and me are connected to, what is our purpose? Why are we here? Who are the people we need to make that happen? How do we use our passion and our fire, and then how do we turn that into something that is that is profitable, that is scalable, that does good, but enables opportunities for the team as well as for me and the kids.